In 2023, if you are not using AI for your creating your PowerPoints, then you are wasting 99% of your time. If you are not using AI in your Excel, then you are wasting 95% of your time. And if you are not using AI tools in general, my friend, you are going to get replaced. So what is solution for that? Solution for this is going to be learning AI tools and becoming irreplaceable in the job market. And who is going to teach you that? I am going to. Hi, I am Aditya Kachre and I am an alumni of IIT Kharagpur. And in my 3 hours workshop, I am going to teach you all the latest AI tools which are absolutely very useful for every working professional. And I am not going to price this workshop for 500 rupees or 300 rupees. I want each and every one of you to attend this workshop. That's why I am going to keep price of this workshop just at ₹9, which is less than a packet of chips. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link below, sign up for the workshop. I'll see you inside the workshop.
So, today is the first class of the spring semester and I will be taking your class optimization methods in engineering design ME 601. It is a 3 credit course. Here the evaluation will be out of 100 marks, the end sem as usual 50, mid sem 30 and the teacher assignment is 20. Out of this 20, the distribution will be, there will be various class tests in the class. You do not have to go anywhere. In the class itself, I will be giving you some tests and at the end there may be a quiz test that carries 50% of your this 20 and the rest would be 8 plus 2, then you mention the date. In case that your there will be a conflict between your attendance, all of you must have this book. It is it cost around 250 rupees and this book is also available. Few books are also available in our library having the book ID 621.9 Dev/O. This is Prentice Hall of India PHI. Now, there are plenty of other books related to this, supplementary books are like this, many are there. You can, if you have time, you can have a look on it. One of such books is my book, S.K. Patel, I am one of the co-author. So, there these algorithms are mostly you can solve it using your computer program. So, we have written a book in MATLAB where all these algorithms mostly only the single variable algorithms, few chapters are devoted in this book, you can find it. The computer codes in MATLAB to solve single variable optimization problems, of course unconstrained one, and other books are also there. S.S. Rao is also one of the popular book, you can go through it. But colored mein there is a must, all our classes will be referred, you can find it in the deep book, but there you will not find MATLAB code, only algorithm you can find it. So, the first chapter in optimization problem. Any operation problem minimize or maximize. If something is undesirable, it to be minimized. For example, that you have to reduce the cost of production should be as low as possible. But if you are expressing the objective function in terms of profit to be earned, revenue to be generated, customer satisfactions, right, or in your metal machining cases, the metal removal rate, how fast it will be there, how quickly you can able to remove the material. Or if you want to check the tool wear is to minimize, in that case it will be minimized. So, wherever it is to be undesirable, we have to minimize, and anything is desirable, it should be maximized. So, two types, and this that cost function or profit function, this should be expressed, this is your duty to understand the given problem and try to express that in terms of some mathematical expression.
Namaskar and a very good morning to everyone present here. I, Shubhanki Padhi, Research Scholar, Department of Food Process Engineering, NIT Rourkela, feel privileged to welcome you all on behalf of Organizing Committee to the inaugural session of Research Scholars Week RSW 2023, celebrating research and innovation. I now request Professor Pradeep Sarkar Sir, Director in Charge, NIT Rourkela, our Chief Guest, Professor K.K. Nanda Sir, Director, Institute of Physics, Bhubaneswar, Guest of Honor, Professor Debashis Deb Sir, Department of Mining, IIT Kharagpur, Guest of Honor, Professor Saurabh Acharya Sir, Scientific Officer, Atomic Energy Regulatory Board, Mumbai, Professor Sushmita Mishra Ma'am, Dean Academic, NIT Rourkela, Professor Jyoti Prakash Kar Sir, Associate Dean Academic, NIT Rourkela, and Professor Pitambar Mahanandya Sir, PIC, RSW 2023, to kindly occupy chairs on the dais.
Charge Professor Sarkar, Chief Guest Professor Nanda, Guest of Honor Professor Dev, Guest of Honor Mr. Acharya, Dean Academic, Professor Mishra, Associate Dean Professor Kar, and off the dais, my faculty colleagues, officers, PhD scholars, and staffs. On behalf of Working Committee, NIT Rourkela, and the student volunteers, I welcome to this Research Scholar Week 2023. This program is for 3 days from 12 to 14th May 2023. The Research Scholars Week is an annual event celebrated by PhD students of various departments of NIT Rourkela. Celebration of this Research Scholars Week started in the year 2015, in which I was also a core committee member at that time. However, it was discontinued for last 3 years because of COVID-19. It is a proud moment for all research scholars to revive the Research Scholars Week again. Hope it will continue with more and more enthusiasm in the coming years. The purpose of the Research Scholars Week is to promote research awareness among the new postgraduate students. In this program, apart from some talks by eminent scientists,
I don't remember exactly what is the size of the TV, but definitely I remember it's huge. So maybe it will be 55 inch or so. At that time it was a LCD TV. And when I inquired the price, it was, what I was told is around 1.5 lakhs. Of course, and the salary at that time was very low. So probably I had to save 10 months to buy that LCD TV. But now, today morning I inquired that 55-inch LED TV is costing around 46,000-50,000. So what is expected? If 2005, the cost of the TV was 1.5 lakhs, I would have expected maybe 3 lakhs or so, but it has come down significantly. See, life expectancy has gone up, the electronic price has come down. Why this is possible? And that is possible, I believe, due to research. And especially, you'll all agree with me that the life expectancy has gone up because of science, and that because of research. In around 1910, or those who are basically chemistry students, they will be knowing what is Haber-Bosch process. That is for nitrogen fixation. So one can produce ammonia from nitrogen and hydrogen, and which is crucial for farming industry or farming. And because of that, we don't have scarcity of food now. And if you look at the curve, the population with respect to the year, exponentially it has gone up since 1920. And many researchers believe that is because of this Haber-Bosch process. Which can have either better performance or at least competitive performance. So one can say that the science has controlled the price of electronics. So what science and engineering, because there are engineering students also. So what science and engineering has given to the society? So they have given a lot of things to the society. The research, basically because of research, we get to know that what is happening, what are the materials one can use for what kind of applications. And that's how research, the role of research scholar also comes to picture. You are the workhorse. Without the effort of the research scholar, it's not possible. Our life is also miserable actually. See, day before, a couple of days before I was in a meeting, so many, this is evaluation of feast proposal, and they were showing the publication for the last 5 years. And most of the institution, if you look at the publication, there is a dip in 2021. And everybody was blaming to COVID. And the COVID, the students were asked to go home, so they're not able to work, and that's the reason the publication has come down. So you can imagine the effort of the research scholar. And also not only, research is important, science is important, and science not only gives us the idea how to improve or how to develop new materials, how to develop new equipments. And you'll be wondering that science is responsible for the first traffic jam in the history. Have you heard the name of Royal Institution? That is in London. And there are public lectures. And the public lectures were made free for women. So all
time pass. This is what mostly has happened these days across the board. Because I didn't get something, so there is some research scholar position available. Let's get in. And in the meantime, I do some searching. If I get, I will leave. If that is the mindset, nothing will achieve. Because that is what is not in the definition of the research. It's the passion, whether you have it or you do not have it. Nobody can force you to do research. It has to come.
It is happening, except just a few years due to COVID, we couldn't continue it. And our hope is, with this Research Scholars Week, our hope is that the students, the research scholars will showcase and share their work, interact with the distinguished guests and our faculty members, and get encouraged and motivated. I wish that this event be very successful and show a greater or new dimension to go forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request Professor Pradeep Sarkar, sir, Director in charge NIT Rourkela, to please felicitate our guests.
Supplementary books are like this. Many are there.
Charge Professor Sarkar, Chief Guest Professor Nanda, Guest of Honor Professor Dev, Guest of Honor
PhD or research. That's also some cases true, because our industry is another important is invariably your motivation, that's also your dedication is important. Another important is our industry. Our industry should accept all these PhD scholars as a potential and utilize their potential in their whatever product they use. That's a the biggest problem. So if you don't know what is your future, so that's why people are get demotivated. What Sir was talking about, searching from some other jobs and other thing. So that's why people are getting demotivated because they get scared. What Sir was talking about, searching from some other jobs. PhD means. So that's why another basic misconception because they get scared. Someone is doctorate means he knows PhD, he knows everything. So that's why actually another basic misconception. He knows a very small part in a very he knows everything. So that's why he or she can solve he or problem independent part in a very he knows everything. That is the motivation. Solve he or problem independent part. For my personal opinion is that those who are from PhD or in the verge of completing their doctorate, for my